I'm going to give you a couple of options. So I want us to lengthen the spine next. So you can do a yin pose called Sphinx. This one's a little bit more work. And then the other option is a restorative puppy, which I'll show you in a second. So for the Sphinx, on your belly, pelvis grounds down into the earth, prop yourself up on your elbows. Hands are kind of, it's almost like you're dragging your hands in order to send the chest forward. I'm sort of exaggerating it because you don't really see much, but that's the action. And your legs stay turned on the whole time. So you can stay here. If you want to come up higher, you can extend through the elbows, or you can even prop yourself up higher with a bolster or pillow. So that's option number one. That one's a little bit more like if you're feeling like doing some work. The puppy. Take a couple of blocks or some big heavy books. We're going to make a ramp facing away from us. So I've got those blocks. I've got this big ramp. And I am going to sort of prop my hips up on the tall side of the ramp. Spread my knees wide. My toes are going to come together so I don't have any weight in my knees. All the weight's being taken up on that ramp. And then I'm going to extend my arms out in front of me. You can let your head neck go whichever way is comfortable. If it's comfortable to look straight ahead, do that. But you might find it feels better to place one cheek or the other on the mat. Picking one of those options, I think I'll go with the puppy since I'm here. And we'll spend a little time here. Nice and long in the spine. And looking one way in your puppy the whole time. Go ahead and look the other way. last few breaths. So if you're in Sphinx pose, just go ahead and lower yourself back down to the earth. Stack one hand on top of the other. Let your forehead rest on the pile and just be nice and flat against the earth. If you're in this puppy with me, just let your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders and then sort of press back onto your heels. Help yourself on up. And then come on down to your belly. We're going to do Army Man next, and you can have some pillows nearby if you want. They're going to be optional. This is the one where I'm going to hike up. I'll start with my left leg. You're going to hike up that left leg. I like to rest the inside of my foot on the mat or on the floor. You can keep this neutral neck that you have going on looking straight down if that feels good to you, or you can bring your hands into sort of goalpost cactus formation and look away, so looking over to the right, like so. The option that you can do with the pillow is to prop up that knee a little higher if you want. Just makes the stretch a little bit deeper by a smidge. All options. So for me, I think I will prop up, but I think I'm going to keep my neck neutral. Holding. Last couple of breaths. I'm going to switch to the other side. So if you've been on the same side as me. Go ahead and extend that left leg. Hike up your right. Decide if you want to prop it up or not. And then you can either look straight down or you can go post the arms and look over here to the left. Your choice. Last few breaths. Straighten both legs. We're going to come next into legs up the wall, so make it back up to a seat, however makes sense for your body. So I think I'm actually going to do legs in the chair tonight, but you can do legs in the wall, up the wall, or legs on the couch cushions, whatever floats your boat. So if you're doing legs up the wall, you're going to come really close to the wall with one hip, and then lie back while you swing the legs up and overhead. If you're doing legs in the chair, it's the same idea. Put your chair on the mat so that all four legs are on it, so you don't accidentally push it away. You'll just come to where you're sort of close to the edge of the mat. You've got a shoulder and a hip that are close to one of the legs. Lie back, let the legs swing up overhead, and rest in the seat. So I'm a little short for this chair, so I'm going to slide something underneath my hips. You could do that also if you're at the wall. It's kind of can be a comfortable touch. And I'm going to support my head here. So then you get to decide what would feel comfortable for the arms. You can have them resting, palms up, down near your hips. You can continue this chest opening position with the goalpost arms. You can reach them overhead. You can keep them hugged close to your belly. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. And I think I'm going to use the blankets to help sort of burrito them, swaddle myself in place. So I've got the blanket open, and I'm just going to grab opposite sides of it and tuck them underneath my arms so that it's nice and snug. And then when I let go, my arms are just being pinned in place. This is going to be one of our longer holds of the evening. You might, if you have an eye pillow, be a nice time for it. So while you're here, I'll lead you through a little guided imagery that you can explore for as long as it feels right. If you start to drift off into more of a non-verbal, non-thinking, meditative space, then just go ahead and follow that trail. So what I would suggest that you imagine start to bring into your mind's eye from here in the darkness. That you're exploring a beautiful garden. It can be one from real life, one that you are imagining, maybe even a mix of the two. As you walk, what type of material is crunching or creating soft footfall beneath your feet? As you look to your right, what plants, what decorations, what vistas capture your eye? You can reach out a hand and touch the nearest plants. What do they feel like? You can stop to admire the most beautiful ones. What are your favorites? Let your gaze trace the horizon line and drift over to the left. What do you see there? Take a big inhale. What scents do you discover on the breeze? Tune back into your sense of hearing. Do you detect any other people or other wildlife that are also enjoying the garden along with you? Keep traveling along the trail. Eventually coming to an open spot out on a lawn or under a special tree next to a beautiful fountain, your choice. And spread out a soft blanket. Take a seat for a while. Immersing yourself in sounds, sights, scents. Dig your toes into the earth. Touch the grass. Eventually lying down, feeling the heaviness of the soil reflected in the heaviness of your limbs. Allow yourself to sink, be held by the earth. And with closed eyes, still taking in the beauty, the wonder, the garden that surrounds you. We've reached a point in the practice where if you're happy where you're at, there's absolutely no harm in staying put. And if you're ready to move on, I'd ask for you to set up for your final pose of the evening. So often I suggest Queen's pose, which is where you're propped up on the ramp. Or I think tonight I'm just going to do a classic Shavasana flat on my back, but maybe with some extra props and pillows. So clear off your space on your mats. I'm going to slide this bigger pillow behind my knees. Cover up with a blanket. Maybe keep an eye pillow handy. Whatever sounds good to you. Yourself, that attention to detail, that TLC. You're tucking yourself in for a nice, comfortable rest. This will be another one of our longer poses, but I'm going to be quiet this time. If your mind starts to wander, maybe count the breath. Maybe explore your garden or another happy place. Or simply try to feel and experience your body. Notice anything about the present moment. And when your mind tries to wander off to something else, simply, gently redirect back to your task, your meditative anchor. Start to breathe a little bit more deeply. Stretch and move, maybe. And release your fingers with the palms and press them up to the sky. And then the knees, let the feet come to the mat, let the knees fall to one side. And the other. Move them into the chest. When you're ready. Rolling to one side. Pause there. Allow your arms to help press you up to a comfortable seated position. If there's any other parts of your body that need attention, any stretches that would feel nice. And then find one last moment of stillness. That's it. Let's sign off from each other. Sweep the arms up. It's just a little symbol of gratitude. Always wonderful to share space with others. Have a great evening. I'll see you next time.